It's story time with Jocelyn in the second week in December, and today I have a beautiful story for you. I've waited a long time to read this. It's a Christmas story, and it's very old, but the pictures, the story behind it is so beautiful. So I can't wait for y'all to hear it, and we're also going to read a poem. And it's one of my favorites by Robert Frost. So here we go, and let us begin. We are reading The Runaway Angel, and the story and pictures are by Rosalind Welcher. So let us begin, Jocelyn. Aren't they beautiful illustrations? Beautiful. All right. Starlight, star bright, I made a dream for you tonight. Once upon a time, there was a little girl angel who was so small, she was the tiniest angel of them all, just like Jocelyn. This made the little angel feel extremely sad, especially at Christmas when she had nothing to do and all the other angels had. The bigger angels were as busy as they could be, making wishes to wish around the Christmas tree. Aww. Shaking down snowflakes, painting windows with frost, storing Christmas Eve dreams where they wouldn't be lost, and doing 101 other things besides polishing heels for children's sleigh rides, and hurrying back and forth on bicycles with baskets of freshly made icicles. Oops. So the tiny angel wandered off by herself, past a group of angels busy piling brand new snowflakes on a shelf. She stopped to watch two other angels pouring moonlight into crystal jars, then drifted past a stack of freshly frosted stars to a little corner of an empty sky. She climbed up on a cloud and sat down with a sigh. And there she sat, trying not to feel sorry for herself, when suddenly she heard someone crying. She looked all around. None of the other angels seemed to have heard a sound. And then she heard the crying again. The little angel said, "Jocelyn, tonight is Christmas Eve and nobody ought to grieve." So she spread her wings and flew down, 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 until she hovered above a little town. The main street was blazing with Christmas lights, glittering red, green, and white. Packages rattled, front doors battled. Sleigh bells jingled and church bells jangled. Christmas shoppers hurried along with white carolers sang a Christmas song. It was so noisy and so busy, the little angel began to grow dizzy. I guess I just thought I heard someone crying, she said to herself, sighing. She was about to start flying away when above the hustling and the bustling and the rustling, she heard it again. Jocelyn. I think it's coming from over there, said the tiny angel, and she flew to the edge of town where a gray house stood near a small patch of wood. Inside, presents were being wrapped. Stockings were being hung. The Christmas tree was being trimmed, and Jocelyn, carols were being sung. The kitchen was filled with cookies and tarts, yum, and peppermint candies and gingerbread hearts. Yummy, 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 yummy in the tummy. Do you spot the little angel in the picture? There she is in the window. Everyone was jolly and everything was gay, except in a little room, way up on the top floor where there was no light and somebody was sobbing with all of his might. The window was wide open, so in a tiny angel flew to see just who was making such a to-do. There, in the middle of a great big bed, Jocelyn, a little boy lay crying. He lifted his head when he saw the tiny angel. "Hello," she said. "What's the matter, little boy?" "Goodness," said the little... Oh, sorry, I skipped a page. "It's Christmas Eve," said he, "and everybody's busy except me. I want to trim the Christmas tree. Everybody else stay up late, but I have to go to bed at 8. Every time I try to help, they say, 'You're too little. Go away and play.'" He just wants to help. "Goodness," said the little angels, "that's exactly what they tell me to do. So I know how it feels to be you. Maybe there's something I can do. If you like, I'll stay. I'll tell you some stories and then we can play. I'm not good for anything much, it seems, but I can make up lovely dreams." So the two tiny angels sat down to tell the little boy stories, and she told them so well. "Jocelyn, that is a very short while." The little boy stopped crying and began to smile. "Now," said the little angel, "if you try to sleep, I'll sing you a lullaby." And she sang of the birthday of another little boy and about the herald angels who brought tidings of great joy. She sang of the 3 kings who came from afar as they followed the light of a wondrous star. And how they, on that cold winter's night, dark and deep, the star shone down on shepherds tending their sheep. The little boy's eyes shut tight, and soon, very soon, he was fast asleep, Jocelyn. Then the little angel leaned over and whispered in his ear a dream that was meant for him alone to hear. And when she was certain that he was right in the middle of his dream, she flew out of the window and mounted a moonbeam. She flew up, up, up. And then she was back on her cloud again. All the other angels crowded round her in a fury. They had missed the little angel and had begun to worry. "Where were you?" they asked. "Oh, I have been busy," said the little angel with a smile. Right, Jocelyn? "And I think I'll be busy for quite a while. For you see, the little angel knew at last she had found a job she can do." And Jocelyn has one too. So from that Christmas on, when some child isn't sleeping, but put to bed early, lies fretting and weeping, no matter how faint and how far off his call, down flies the tiniest angel of all. She sits on his pillow and sings in his ear a dream that is meant for no other to hear. And I'm pretty sure Jocelyn gets visits like that. So if you should find that you can't sleep some night, just try to be patient and shut your eyes tight, and soon you will find you no longer alone, for the angel will bring you a dream all your own. Aww. That is the end of the book. And this book, if serves me right, was written back in 1963. Yes, I'm correct. So I hope y'all enjoyed that sweet little story with the little tidbit of the Jesus story, because you know Christmas is Jesus's birthday when he was born. So let's go ahead and read. I have a book that I've been wanting to read, and I waited for winter, even though I live in Houston and there's no winter. It's hot. It's in the 80s today. So, but it's still good to read it. So I'm going to read Robert Frost's famous poem, "Stopping by Woods on a Snowing Evening." So let us begin. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. And it's illustrated by Susan Jeffers. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkness evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. To only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and dawning flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. But I have promises to keep. And miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. I hope y'all enjoyed that poem by Robert Frost. It's one of my favorites. And I hope y'all enjoyed The Runaway Angel. And that is it for this week. And we will see you next week for another special Christmas story. I hope y'all enjoyed today. And we will see you next week for Storytime with Jocelyn. Bye-bye.